Have you ever daydreamed about sipping wine in Tuscany, snorkeling in Panama, or writing your novel in a charming cafe in Portugal? It sounds dreamy, right? But here's the thing. If you're not careful, your dream life abroad could turn into a comedy of errors. Today, we're counting down the 10 biggest mistakes to avoid when moving abroad. Whether you're looking at Panama, Portugal, or any place with sunshine and cheaper healthcare, these tips will save you headaches and maybe even a lot of money. Welcome to the Panama Podcast, from dreaming to doing. I'm your host, Melissa Darnay. If you want insider tips on living, investing, and having a blast in Panama, go to choosepanama.com and snag your free copy of Panama Uncorked. Number 10, moving without visiting first. Google Earth is not a substitute for real life. Neither is Instagram. You need to smell the air, taste the food, and see if the Wi-Fi actually works before making a life-changing decision. I always thought I'd love living in Europe, but my year living in Cyprus taught me that maybe I'm not cut out for Europe. In Cyprus, the Wi-Fi is slow, the people are suspicious, and there's no such thing as Amazon delivery. Number 9, not budgeting realistically. Yes, life can be cheaper abroad, but don't fall for the "you can live like a king for $600 a month" clickbait. Sure, avocados might be practically free, but that imported peanut butter or carton of American ice cream will cost you double. If you're considering Panama, you can probably live on about half of what you're living on now while living a much better lifestyle. Create a budget that includes healthcare, transportation, housing expenses, and your lifestyle splurges. Because if you're a daily Starbucks kind of person, you want to factor that in. Don't think your daily habits will change just because you move to a different country. Number 8, assuming it's just like home, but sunnier. This one's a biggie. Life abroad isn't America with palm trees or Canada with castles. The pace is different. The rules are different. The people are different. The customs are different. And bureaucracy? Let's say it moves slower than a sloth on vacation. If you expect everything to run like Amazon Prime, you're in for a surprise. Learning to laugh at the delays and celebrate the small wins is part of the adventure. Number 7, skipping language basics. Even in countries where many people speak English, knowing a few key phrases changes everything. Learn to say things like, "Good morning," "Please," "Thank you," "I would like," and "Can you help me?" It shows respect and opens doors, sometimes literally. And let's be real, shouting louder in English does not make you bilingual. Number 6, renting sight unseen. That amazing deal you saw online? It might have a broken shower, a family of geckos in the kitchen, and a neighbor who plays accordion at midnight. Always see the place first, or work with someone you trust on the ground. Photos can lie, but your gut won't. Number 5, not having an exit strategy. Here's the tough truth. Not everyone loves their new country. Some people miss grandkids. Others miss Target. The mistake? Not having a plan B. If you can afford it, the best way to experience a new country is to buy a vacation home and visit on a regular basis. Then, if you love it, moving will be seamless. If this isn't in the financial cards, make sure you invest wisely. Buy a property that can be sold easily. After all, flexibility is freedom. If you're enjoying this countdown, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss future episodes. I share insider tips and expat secrets every week that will help turn your someday into reality. Number 4, ignoring healthcare options. Don't assume healthcare will magically be better or cheaper. Do your homework. Check hospitals, insurance options, and whether or not your prescriptions are available locally. Here's the good news. In many countries, including Panama, You'll find excellent doctors trained in the US or even Europe. And you might even walk out of an appointment paying less than your US copay. Number 3, believing everything you read on Facebook groups. Facebook expat groups are fun for finding the best tacos in town. But let's be clear, they are not where you get legal advice. If Bob from Boise says you don't need a visa, don't risk your future on his half-baked wisdom. Pay a professional. End of story. And while you're scrolling, beware of the trolls. Every group has a loud Debbie Downer who posts daily about how much she hates life in her new country. Honestly, if it's that bad, why doesn't she just leave? Negative voices love the spotlight online, but they're not the reality. If you want the real truth, go see it for yourself. Talk to actual neighbors. Find out what makes them laugh, what drives them crazy, and why they still love living there. That's the intel that matters. Number 2, going it alone. Here's a classic rookie move. Trying to DIY everything. The law, the contracts, the real estate deals. Would you do your own root canal? No. Then don't try to DIY international real estate or immigration. Invest in good professionals, a lawyer, an accountant, a licensed real estate broker like me. The money you save in mistakes will far outweigh anything you spend. Buying real estate in Panama isn't like buying back home. What you don't know can cost you. Before you search for properties online that might or might not be as advertised, go to choosepanama.com/contact and schedule a free 30-minute call. Our white glove service takes the stress out of buying abroad. Number 1, waiting too long. The biggest mistake? Waiting for the perfect time. Here's the truth. Life doesn't always go in a straight line. One curveball, an illness, a family emergency, a financial shift, and suddenly that someday dream gets pushed to never. But here's the good news. You don't have to wait. Do it while you're healthy enough to explore, adventurous enough to adapt, and curious enough to enjoy it. You want to be hiking waterfalls, tasting exotic food, and laughing with new friends, not sitting around saying, I wish I'd done it when I had the chance. Life isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about making the perfect moment. And you can start right now. Moving abroad is one of the most rewarding decisions you'll ever make, if you do it right. And if Panama is on your radar, I've already made all the mistakes, so you don't have to. Because remember, adventure doesn't come with an expiration date. See you in Panama.